Feel the need for speed? Many do. Maybe that's why Tom Cruise, a pilot himself, is making a sequel to Top Gun.
And many pilots dream of flying a fighter jet. AOPA Editor-at-Large Dave Hirschman shows us what it's like to own and fly a piece of naval history.
This isn't your average Skyhawk. It's a TA4, the training version of the military jet known as the Scooter by the Navy and Marine pilots who flew them. This is one of a very few that's privately owned, and it's been thoroughly updated and modernized. The instrument panel has a Garmin G3X flight display that should look familiar to any experimental airplane builder. The Scooter is known for its ruggedness, simplicity, and blazing performance. It was created by legendary airplane designer Ed Heinemann, who also created the Skyrider and SBD Dauntless dive bomber. The A4 was used extensively in Vietnam by U.S. Navy and Marine pilots for ground attack. U.S. Senator John McCain was flying an A4 when he was shot down and taken prisoner. The TA4 also was used for decades as an advanced trainer, and a generation of U.S. Navy and Marine pilots used them to learn to land on ships. The Blue Angels performed in A4s for a dozen years in the 1970s and 1980s. The airplane's roll rate of up to 760 degrees per second is the quickest of any U.S. fighter. But it takes teamwork to fly it. There's no internal battery, so it needs a hover cart to start, and it consumes about 300 gallons of jet fuel per hour. A Florida company, Classic Jet Fighters of America, restored this one, and you can own it for a cool $2.45 million. And you know, that really would be cool. Dave Hirschman, AOPA Live.
You can read more about the TA4 in the June Turbine edition of AOPA Pilot Magazine.
So Dave Hirschman joins us now. Dave, you've flown the Sonic single-engine jets and now the TA4. So what do you think? You had your fix on speed yet?
Well, I think like a lot of people in my generation, I was imprinted on the A4 jet.
Right.
Watching the Blue Angels fly and watching Top Gun, and so it was a real thrill and a privilege to get to take a ride in it.
Yeah, this looks like a beautiful restoration they've done.
It was an over-the-top Warbird style restoration in which they've taken this tough old Warbird and made it beautiful and modern.
Right. Yeah. It looks really nice. Looks like a lot of fun too. And hey, you can own one, right?
That's right. If you've got the cash and a village to support you. I mean,
right.
It requires a ground crew, and it's a team effort to fly this airplane. But wow, it is spectacular.
All right. Thanks, Dave.